There's little tail pads in there.
Oh, I guess so. West Orange Stark looking for the timeout here. They want to talk about it. Tremaine Lewis on that last play. Those the kind of plays he likes to score on. Twice against Kerrville-Tivy. He took it in on plays very similar to that.
West Orange Stark.
3:48 left to go in this ball game, or in this quarter, I should say. West Orange Stark 14, Rockwall 7. Dan Gresham along with Brian Jensen at Kyle Stadium on the campus of Texas A&M University for the Class 4A state championship. There's a man looking to put a second championship ring on his hand and hopes that he might be able to sew it up pretty quick here if he can make a pad with this touchdown. Want to thank a couple of our sponsors, all of our sponsors, Market Basket, Northway Shopping Center, Champion Savings and Loan, and Orange Memorial Hospital for giving us the opportunity to bring you this ball game.
First and goal, Mustangs from the 3-yard line. Tremaine Lewis with, a fumble. The snap exchange did not work. Fumbles. Mustangs, and Rockwall has come up with it.
We spoke too soon. It was Scott Wasinski who comes up with the football. It wasn't, though, that he jarred the football loose. I think it was just a problem with the snap and a problem with the handoff. More than anything else, more than a bone-jarring hit.
Well, here's a look, and we'll find out exactly what happened. The snap just did not quite get in the hands. Looks like it almost shot through the hands of Tremaine Lewis.
Looked like he came right up through him.
First and 10, Rockwall, the handoff to Burleson, and he picks up a quick 6.
What a big turnaround, though. When you take the ball and you're driving, you're at the 3-yard line, you've taken a timeout, you've called your play, you're ready to go to work, and then all of a sudden, you lose possession of the football. Big builder for Rockwall. Kind of a depressor, though, and we'll see if the Mustang defense can come in and pick up the slack for the offense.
This can really be a spark. West Orange drove all the way from their 3-yard line. I mean, they were in control of this quarter. Second down and 4 now from the 10. Hand off to Burleson, almost hit in the backfield. Check that, that is Moore as he's driven down at the 11. Moore in there at the tailback spot that time. They moved Burleson up to the fullback position, and it was Moore that carried the football.
Looked like Valenti Allen, the nose guard, shook free of his block from the center and put a lot of pressure on real quick against Rockwall, forcing the play just a little bit, but again, picks up enough yardage to turn it into a 3rd and 3.
Out comes Wayman Moore, and Brian McCormick is now at the fullback position. Burleson is in the tailback spot. 3rd and 3. The handoff to Burleson. Does not get enough for the first down. Gain of about 2, and that'll be a 4th down situation now for Rockwall. So they were not able to connect after the turnover down deep in their territory.
But they went behind their strengths. They went right behind Jim White, their center. He's a 3-year starter at 6 foot 195. Dan Willis is right guard. He's at 215, and at 230, Justin Hall. Troy Miller, looking over the situation, you can't blame them. Bring the chains out. Let's see. Maybe we got it, maybe we didn't, but it's not going to cost us anything to bring the chains across the field.
Well, it's a full yard short. So that tells him that he certainly doesn't want to gamble down here with 2:12 left in the 3rd quarter, down by 7 points. And Kevin Kaufman will come in to punt it away. Kevin Smith goes deep for West Orange Stark.
This could be a big turn here, Brian. If you can take this kick and you can convert it into points, all you lost was a little bit of time.
Well, what a return tandem you've got down there now. Quentin Tizino and Kevin Smith.
There's the snap.
Gets it away. He averages 35 yards a kick. This one right in that range. It's Smith cutting across the field. Doesn't quite have the speed to get outside, and a good tackle made by Rockwall's number 51, Ross Redden. And West Orange Stark will take over. Good field position, leading 14-7.
Yeah, Redden made a good job. Of course, the thing you got to do in your one-on-one tackling, you got to make sure you make the tackle. You got to break down. He did a good job getting downfield. But still, You look at the difference in the two possessions. You're at the 3 knocking on the door, but you still get the ball at the 50-yard line. So all you've lost is some time and some field, but you can work with it.
Michael Collins wide left, the handoff inside to Terrence Brown. Tries to spin around a little bit, gains about 5.
David Gaffney, the linebacker, coming up to make the stop for Rockwall.
Well, they really do have a good linebacking tandem with Gaffney and McGuire. Those guys are all over the football.
We were talking prior to the game, 22 straight wins for West Orange Stark. That is the 7th longest win streak in 4A history. But Cuero won 44 straight back from 73 to 75.
2nd down and 6 from the 45. The handoff to Rhodes, another flag on the field. Rhodes appears to have enough for the first down, but we'll have to wait and see what the flag is. It appeared to be motion again.
Good job by Tony Bray, Paul Hebert, and Jason Runnels on the left side of the West Orange Stark offensive line. Here's some motion. Let's take a look and see if we can spot it. Lewis ducks under. Long count, and it's going to be the tight end who jumps off sides. Actually, I believe it's going to be Michael Collins who lined up tight. The split end. Doesn't matter who, I guess it was. The fact remains you lose the yardage.
That's right, and they'll back it up 5. It's 2nd 11 now. Ball at midfield. 2 receivers wide right. Lewis has not thrown the ball too much here in the second half. He's going to right now. The wide open was his tight end, and he finally finds him. Runnels make that Quentin Tizino with the catch. It was one of the splits that was out there that cut across through the zone and found the seam. Lewis found him, and that's enough for the first down. About a 12-yard pickup.
I don't know, picking it up late, but you see Lewis, he looks across, he checks off one receiver, then comes back into his tight end. Good catch that time by Runnels, but it looks like a giveaway. If you'll check the backs on the passing situation, they don't take much depth in the West Orange Stark backfield.
That was Tizino then with the catch, and Lewis really got it in there in a hurry. Lewis keeps it this time around the left side, picks up about 7. The ball is on the turf, but I think they've whistled it down.
Great play by Keith Williams that time. The safety man for Rockwall coming up and dropping Lewis before he can really turn the corner upfield.
We talked coming up here about the question of whether or not Rockwall's quickness would be quite as much a factor as West Orange Stark's quickness. I think on that play it proved that it indeed is, because Williams showed some very good quickness to be able to pull Lewis down right there, or it could have been a huge play. 2nd down and 5 at the 33, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Not a whole lot to talk about here as West Orange Stark still leads it 14-7.